All right, guys. Thanks for joining. We're waiting for a few more people to join. Probably give it like 5 more minutes, and then hopefully we'll start the first game. Also, if you want a shout out at the end of this, make your name your Instagram handle. So then I can give you a shout out on Instagram. Or I'll just put your username, whatever it is. We'll give it to about 6 o'clock here if you're on Eastern time, or 3 o'clock if you're on Pacific time, and then we'll start the game. So let me share one more thing on Instagram, let people know that this is starting, and then I will get things started. All right. 15 more seconds if you're not in already, and then I'm gonna start the game. Also, the code will be in the bottom left corner, so if you're on the stream and you're not in yet, you can always join with that code too. And I'll have a couple other games after this one too. All right, 3, 2, 1. This one's Nhl Mascots. Unfortunately, Gritty is not in this one. I've been pretty busy today. I haven't had time to add him on, but this one should still be fun. Correct answer. Good job. Most of you guys got that one right. There's a leaderboard after the first question. Yeah. Oh, a lot of movement on the leaderboard. Oh, geez, this is a dark Kahoot. Jeez. Correct. So you guys got that one right. Good job. You guys know your mascots pretty well, it looks like. For whoever in the chat asked who the code is, check in the bottom left corner of the screen. My personal favorite mascot, by the way. This one. Good job, guys. Bigfoot. Oh, 100% correct. Good job, guys. If you're just joining the stream, if you want to join this game, the Kahoot code is in the bottom left corner. After this will load, you'll see it. if you want to wait till the next game, I'll put the game code for that one up right after this one. A lot of movement on the leaderboard there. You guys are good with your mascots. Good job. Pressbox Humor has 3 in a row. Congrats. Right, good job, guys. Leaderboard stayed pretty much the same. 3 players have an answer streak of 4, though, so good for them. Nice job. Oh, a little bit of change in first and second place there. It seems like a relatively old Kahoot, so I hope these didn't change, or some of these didn't. If they do, I apologize. Good job. Oh, you got 11 correct answers in a row. Wow. So only the first one was wrong. Or actually, no. They got every single one right. Wow. So far. Good job. Hey, to whoever spammed the bots, the trick is to do it at the beginning of the game, because then it messes up the leaderboard, but now they've done it halfway in, it's not going to do anything, so. I've done this before, trust me. So just disregard the answer count, don't worry about it. So I had to cut the mic out for a second there. See, oh, 2 more questions. All right. Good job, guys. All right, see who won. $27 out of 27. You guys know your stuff with mascots. Nice name for #1 spot, obviously. All right. Let me just do something on the chat. I think I can do that. Then, all right. So then let's do another Kahoot. We'll turn this on. Oh, I can't do that? We'll just deal with the bots then. It doesn't matter. Here's the second game, so join if you want to. Give people like 10 or 15 minutes to join. Not 10 to 15 minutes, that's way too long. Maybe like a few minutes, a couple minutes to join. So let me put something out on Instagram telling people that. And remember, make your name your Instagram name if you want to shout out at the end. So. So yeah, these are the bots. Yeah, so basically what people do is they get this Chrome extension. This is at least how I do it. It's called Kahoot Smasher. Mine actually don't work anymore, so I'd actually be interested to see how this person's doing it. But you get like basically you get a Chrome extension and it spams Kahoot bots to the game, which is kind of cool. It's a fun little thing to do in class if you're bored. But it's pretty easy to deal with if you know how to deal with it. So. This person's probably spammed. I couldn't even tell you how many bots. This person probably put like 100 in or something because it's still going up from 50. If you accidentally get kicked out, sorry about that, but just trying to get rid of some of these bots, which is fine. We can deal with bots, it's not a huge issue. We'll press the start. We'll just start now. See, the bots aren't that good because they take like 30 seconds to respond. So then it doesn't actually mess up the leaderboard, which defeats the point of the bots, but oh well, you guys can still have fun with it. Yes, this is the Utah Jazz, obviously. For just joining the live stream, you can join with the code in the bottom left corner. If you want to join, or you can wait till the next game, which will be in like probably, I don't know, after this one's over, so 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Alright, a little movement on the leaderboard, nothing too much though. Alabama Arctics. I would love to see a team called the Alabama Arctics. Job, guys. Let's see, here's the leaderboard right now. A little bit of movement. Leafs fan is the highest climb, 3 places. Good job. Good job, guys. Oh, a little bit of movement down at the bottom of the leaderboard, or I guess top 5, so not the bottom. But which hockey team is this? Tough one. Good job, guys. I always noticed on the Leafs logo, it's just a really cool look because they have that sunset and it makes like a wild animal, which is kind of cool. I don't know, one of those things you know is there, but you never really notice for some reason. think the stream's pretty good today. It looks to be only 3 seconds behind. So that means I should be able to do the 2-step thing, possibly. Ooh. New first place, first and second place switch, and a new person on the leaderboard. Alright, let's go Flyers as number 1. Good job, guys. No change on the leaderboard there. Oh, a lot of movement on the leaderboard on that one. 3 people moved up. Let's go Flyers has the highest answer streak of 12. So good job for that. Good job, guys. Bots are evolving. Ooh, wow, a lot of movement on the leaderboard. All 4 places below first place, so wow. Oh, the bots must be gone. That's unfortunate. Too bad, made things interesting. I love Bernier is back in the game. I like Bernier too. A lot of people, I think he's a little underrated. He does play on the Red Wings though, which kind of probably isn't fun for him right now. So I have a lot of respect for being able to be a goalie on the Red Wings. Tough season to go through. For Whalers, good job. No movement on the leaderboard there. Cute music is always worth playing Kahoot. Near unanimous on that one, which I would hope. But good job. Little bit of movement on the leaderboard. think he's still the tallest player, I believe. I don't think anyone's been taller than him. Yeah, he's 6'9". He's 6'11" on skates, but he's 6'9" on his feet. No movement at all. It's a pretty unanimous answer on that one. Let's Go Flyers is a 3,000 point lead, though, so it'll be hard to top them. But there's still 12 questions left, so. Seven players just hit an answer streak of 5, so good job to you guys. That's correct. No movement on the leaderboard after that one. It's old NHL team. Let's see. Job, guys. 3 people, 1 new person, 3 people moved up. Another vintage NHL team. Who's the fastest player in the NHL? Okay, I think this must be an old question because I'm pretty sure I know who is now, but Carl Hagelin. I did not know that. I'm pretty sure it's Connor McDavid now. But I guess, oh, it might be a new guy. Matthew Barzal. I think beat his record even. Wow. Job on that one. Let's Go Flyers has a 23 correct answers in a row streak. Wow, every question correct. Good job, guys. Wow, a lot of movement there on the leaderboard. Yeah, someone in the chat, Matt Barzal. He's the fastest guy now. Elmo is on the leaderboard now. Who won the 2016 Stanley Cup final? I don't know why. All of these Kahoots that I found are, like, every single one on Kahoot is from 2016. I can't figure out why, because they all have this question. So I'll make one of my own for next time. I'll make a couple of my own for next time to make it a little more interesting, but still, just weird. A little bit of movement on the leaderboard there. It's the worst team in NHL. This is so mean. I can't. I'm gonna skip this one because technically that's not true anymore because the Red Wings have less than 20 wins. So I feel like it's only fair I skip that one. Yeah, I have no clue what arena this is. But I have an idea of what it might be. Oh, it's all except the one I thought it was. Wow, a lot of movement on the leaderboard after that one. 2 more questions left. I don't know what year. So good luck with this one because I don't know what year this is. So it might be wrong. Yeah, it was wrong. Unfortunately, because it was a year earlier. But who will win the Stanley Cup this year? I'm going to skip this one because that is irrelevant. Well, I guess. Because it must have been a Penguins fan that made this one. Alright, here are your winners. I'm going to post the winners' picture of all the names on Instagram to give you guys a shout out too. And we'll do another Kahoot game after this one. So stick around. Alright. So here's our next game. I think the latency isn't that big of a problem. It seems to be only 3 seconds behind today. So I'm going to turn on the 2-step join just because of the bots. Which I don't think they can get around 2-step join. Again, if they do, not an issue. But let me know if that's okay in the chat. If not, then no worry, I can get rid of it, but we'll see. Just wait until the pattern changes on your screen, and you'll have about 3 seconds, 5 seconds to change it based on like the way the latency goes. So just join this new game. When is my next Kahoot? Right now, actually. I'm doing the game right now. I'll do another one of these in general on Monday. So yeah, join this game if you want to keep playing, if it's possible. There you go. Have you guys been able to... Seems like people are having a hard time joining, so I'm just going to get rid of the 2-step because I don't think it's going to work that well. We don't need it, to be honest. Kahoot is loading. So let me put this back on, and then we'll do another game. This will load. There we go. That should be easier for you guys. Yeah, it seems to be easier for you guys. Yeah, put your Instagram handle if you want a shout out, because I'm just going to put a picture of the winning people on Instagram. So if you want that to be your Instagram username, put that on as your username. If you don't care, then no worries. Just put some out on Instagram. We'll give people a couple minutes to notice it and join this game, and then we'll start. I also have another game after this. I'm going to try a different, or I want to try, there's a different mode you can play this game where the questions just show up on your screen instead. So I want to try that and see, and I think it puts a leaderboard up on the live stream instead. So I want to try that after this if you guys want to help me test that. But I'll find another Hockey Kahoot and we can try that later. So we'll just give people a few, like, couple more minutes here. They just put something out on Instagram. If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat if you want. So. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me. I like having more subscribers, obviously. Mainly, I'm doing almost daily uploads right now because I need to get to a certain amount of watch time hours in order for YouTube to let me monetize and make money off the content, which is annoying because they put that in place a long time ago and people don't usually like the requirements, but I still have to do it. So subscribing and watching the rest of my videos helps out a lot. So if you can do that, that'd be great and it'd be awesome. Also, I'm sure most of you do. Follow me on Instagram at 10dlife. Yeah, just ignore the bots. They're not important. We have people till 3:45 to start. Alright, 15 more seconds. Don't worry about all the spam on the screen, just join with the code. It won't really affect the game that much. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. I think this is, yeah, this should be fun. Good job. Here's the leaderboard so far. A lot of familiar faces. Correct, it's the goals. I've never been to a goals game, actually. I live pretty close, I should go. I've been to a Cleveland Monsters game, though, and that was a fun game. They play where the basketball team up there plays. In a really big arena, it's really nice. Again, I told you, every single one of these Hockey Kahoots that's up there always asks this question. I don't know I don't know why. There's no modern ones, which is why I'll make some modern ones for next time. But they always talk about 2016 Stanley Cup for some reason. A lot of movement on the leaderboard on that one. If you're just joining, the Kahoot code is in the bottom left corner. And we'll be playing another one after this game, too. So if you want to stick around for that, that'd be awesome. Good job. Five question answer streak. Congrats, Jake. How many teams? This might be outdated. Yeah, whichever one's closest. I think you guys should be able to figure it out. Good job. The AHL teams are there. I would assume it's the same as the NHL. I don't know, though. I don't follow the AHL enough. A little bit of movement on the leaderboard. Three people moved up. It's the goalie for the Blackhawks. I remember the XLTs. I remember Reebok was still a thing. 8 correct answers in a row. Congrats. The Canadian teams are in the NHL. Three White says, goals games are fun. But they are. I need to go to one someday. But I don't know. Obviously not right now because the NHL and the AHL are not operating. But yeah, AHL games, they're a lot. The one I went to was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Where was hockey founded? Oh, there's just a little bit of a movement, a switch between second and third place. Only goalie's back with an answer streak of 3, so nice. Does San Diego have an NHL team? Ooh, I like the music change here. Quick. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I did not think about that and the latency with the stream, so that's my bad. Huh. Oh, that's weird. This person must have their... Yeah, that's not correct, because it's Wayne Gretzky's the great one. I mean, Gordie Howe's amazing, but... Yeah, like, how do you have him as not the greatest player, and then have this question right after? Whoever... I don't get it. Next time we do a Kahoot, I will make one, so it is not... It's a lot less choppy, and it'll all be correct. So... No movement on the leaderboard. A hockey team. I don't know what this is. So we'll skip this one. Someone probably made this for their class. Guess whoever made this plays on the goals. So. Okay. We'll have to skip this one too, obviously. Oh, I know all these ranks. That's so cool. Poway's the answer, by the way. So, if y'all want an answer, Poway's the answer. Yeah, I think I've played at all of these rinks, actually. Believe it or not. Huh. How many banners? Okay. We can skip this one, obviously. Yeah, I don't know any these answers we obviously can't do. Sorry, I should have screened this one better. How many medals do you have? Humble. That's whoever made this is very humble. Alright, who are the final team in the 2016 playoffs? This is one we can do. Tampa versus Anaheim. I wish. As a Ducks fan, I wish that was how that happened. Alright, it was Pittsburgh. Was it really San Jose? They made it to the finals? Damn. Okay, I forgot. Alright, we'll play one more game. I want to try that other game mode and see how it works. Remember, 14 out of 19 is basically 100 on this game, so... Alright, good job to you guys on the screen. And... So, there's a game mode. This one's 5 years old. It's 40 questions. However, there's a mode that you can do. So if I press play, that you can create a challenge. So the questions and answers are on your device instead of being here, and you'll have no latency. So I have it screened as Kahoot, so these questions might be, I don't know how correct they will be. Don't know what this is. Oh, this is like, is this like a, nah, we'll just do it live. We'll just host it live. Because I think that was like a homework option. Of course, no homework on the 10D Life channel. So, join this if you want to play one more game. But this will be the final game. Alright, just put it out on Instagram, so we'll give some people time to join this. Remember, make your username your Instagram handle if you want a shout out. Because I'm just going to take a picture of whoever the winners are and put it out on Instagram after. So, thank you, no bots. Even if there are bots, it's fine because they don't do anything to the game in the end. It's just annoying at the start, but whatever. I've had my fun with those. Stop the bots. I've had my fun with those in science classes and English classes in high school too, so. Yeah, we'll give people like 2 more minutes to join. Like I said, you can just ignore the bots. They don't do anything. All they do is crowd up the start page, but they don't answer. Or they don't answer correctly, so they can't actually like affect the game. The good bots can, but these ones don't. At least from the way I've seen them so far. Unless they're evolving. So if you're just joining, 2 more minutes to join the game. Don't worry about the spam on the screen, it goes away. And we'll play our last game here in a minute or 2. Alright, 1 more minute here. So if you're joining, join the game now. If you don't happen to join in time for some reason, the code will be in the bottom left corner throughout the entire game, so you guys can join. And I'm gonna get started here in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Alright, here are the questions. Good job. I think Gretzky is correct. See, here's the first leaderboard there. The first team to ever win the Stanley Cup. I do not know, actually. Oh, I might know. Does everyone put it in? No? Okay. Yeah, it was some team, because apparently the Stanley Cup was around before like the NHL. I remember reading something on this, like some random like paragraph in like a book. But the Stanley Cup was around. It was used like tournaments. So the Vancouver Millionaires won like a tournament or something. I think. I don't even think it was like a whole season. But yeah, it wasn't like an NHL thing until a while after it was made. That was back when Pecorine was in Bauer. Old days. Little movement on the leaderboard, but not too much. (2008). I actually don't know this one. I remember 2007. That's when the Ducks won, but most of you knew that one, so good for you guys. Wow, a lot of movement on the leaderboard there. I assume this is true or false. Yeah. If you're just joining, the Kahoot code is in the bottom left corner. If you still want to join, this is our last game, so if you want to join in on some of the fun, you can join there. A little bit of movement there. No, but he has an inch streak of 3, so congrats. I do not know this one. I assume this means in a single season, but I don't know. You guys all answered? Okay. "11 players have managed a streak of 4, so wow, that's good. What is Team San Jose called? That's mean. Just with the picture. Wait for all the, make sure all the answers are in. All of you guys got that one, so 3 players have an streak of 4. It's good. What's the most games as an NHL goalie? Huh. I think I know who this is. I mean, obviously I know who the picture is, but I think I know who the answer is too. So the pictures do not correspond with the answers on this one, it looks like. Sometimes they do, on this one they don't. So just keep that in mind. Wow, a lot of movement on the leaderboard there. 7 players have an entry streak of 6. So current, I think 4 years ago. So don't think now, think like 3 or 4 years ago. Alright, any more answers? Press skip. Oh, okay. Should be good. Ryan McDonough. I was going to put Derek Steffen because I had no clue. Another person dropped off the leaderboard there. What do you have to do to get a Gordie Howe hat trick? Huh. I wonder if Gordie Howe ever got a Gordie Howe hat trick. I heard he didn't. Yep, that's correct. Most of you guys got that one. And no change on the leaderboard. So Gordie Howe only got 2 Gordie Howe hat tricks in his career. Still got one though. Got a couple. How many divisions are there in the NHL? Oh, that's right. There's a couple more of you guys that might still need the answer, so I'll let it run out. Yeah, I kind of miss Western Eastern Conference. A little more I mean, I guess they still kind of have that, but now they have like all the divisions and stuff, which isn't a bad thing. But I don't know. I thought it was more simple. The wild card's kind of cool though, so. Good job. Most of you guys got that one. I would not have gotten that one because I don't know anything about the Flames. So you guys know more than I do. Who's scoring the most goals in a single game? All right. 11 correct answers in a row. Wow, for Josh. Nice. The most saves in NCAA game. Oh, it's Cal Peterson. Plays for the Kings. I don't think he owns the record. He does. I did not know that. Really? I should know that, but I did not know that. Huh. The game-winning goal. I know who gave up the game-winning goal because I was a goalie then. That was when I just switched to goalie and I was really focused on the goalies. I don't know who scored though. Most of you guys knew who got the game-winning goal, I guess. I remember the goal vividly. Because I remember... Put the next question up. I remember it was shot... It was a pad pass, essentially. Went off of Lundqvist's pad. It was a big rebound. And he just slammed it in. I remember it being such a... One of those goals where it's like you could have controlled the rebound better, but you're however many overtimes in. Goalies are tired. There's not much you could have done. True. Yeah. It has a really weird origin, the Stanley Cup. If you ever have time, which most of you do right now because of the whole self-isolation thing, look it up. It's interesting. Most of you got that right. No change on the leaderboard. Team is this. No change on the leaderboard. The captain of the St. Louis Blues. Again, don't think now. Think before. This guy was on the Ducks. That's your hint. He's on the Ducks now. A couple more answers coming in. Correct. Good job, guys. A little bit of movement on the leaderboard. I don't know this one, so good luck on that. Movement on the leaderboard. Oh, I know this one. Jim Craig was the goalie, actually. So, for those of you but he was the goalie. Mike Urizoni, I believe that's how you pronounce that. He was the captain. A little bit of movement on the leaderboard. Who goes to the first? I actually don't know this one. The next Kahoot game will happen on Monday. Probably either 6 p.m. Eastern or 8 p.m. Eastern. I haven't decided yet, but it'll be at one of those times on a Monday. I don't know this one. Buffalo's in New York. Yeah, I apologize for some of these Kahoot. I didn't screen this Kahoot. I literally just chose it off a random, just off the Discover page on Kahoot. So I'll screen these better for next time. A little bit of movement on leaderboard there. Most of you guys knew that one. 16 more questions, so. I think all of you have answered, so I'm going to skip it. change on the leaderboard. Ooh, I don't know this one. Five more seconds. 78. Oh, a little movement on the leaderboard. Wow, these are all awful. Jeez. Couldn't have been like he just decided to retire as one of the options. You had to make them all brutal. Whoever made this Kahoot, jeez. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, I guess you're right. Whoever in the chat, someone said Gretzky was never drafted. So I guess he's right. He was technically never drafted. So apparently they got to keep Gretzky, but they had to give up being. They had to be the last. They had to say we're there going to be 30. Well, I don't know how many teams there were back then, but basically they got to keep Gretzky if they said we'll be the last team in the draft order. So I guess you could say they kind of drafted him, but they really didn't draft him. He was part of a merger with the NHL in a different league, so that was the issue with that. The most assists in one game. Right. 11 more questions. We're in the home stretch here. Only Oli is back in the game. See, the bots are answering again. I can hear them. It's all good. Some of these are so gruesome. Jeez. That's not. Sorry about that. I didn't scan over this. This is kind of. Overdose. That's unfortunate. That's awful to hear. I assume this is true or false. Yep. True. I know there's some sort of connection. I forgot what it was. Uh, I don't know if this is up to date either. I don't know how old this Kahoot is, so it might be correct. I know he played on a lot of teams late in his career. Alright, 6 more questions. So they have a very nice arena there. Correct. No movement on the leaderboard. Yeah, forecast of 4 straight seasons. I did not know that. Wow. Good for them. Five more questions. Well, obviously, they've won the Stanley Cup. We know now. Just thinking past 3 or 4 years. Sorry about that with this one. Can we do one more Kahoot? Unfortunately, I can't do another one today. I gotta go. But on Monday, I'll have another one. So, you doing this on Monday? Yeah, sorry about this. This question doesn't really, again, in context with the time this Kahoot was made, the question doesn't make any sense. I'll fix that for next time. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't do another Kahoot today. I gotta go. But I'll have another one on Monday and Wednesday. So just look out on my Instagram page, and I'll put details on that. Natural hazard. Who did someone on the Ducks the other day, literally right before the NHL shutdown, had one in like 3 minutes or 5 minutes or 7 minutes or something crazy like that. I think the record's 1 minute though. I don't even know. This is insane. All right, 2 more questions. Again, this one's just a free-for-all. I don't even know, because, again, old questions. So, yes, both of them had it. I did not know that. Where did Winnipeg Jets move in 1996? I do know this one. Wow. They really put the bots on for this last question. Gotta finish strong, I guess. 10 more seconds. Alright. Here are the winners. $31 out of 40 is the winner. Alright, good job, guys. Runner-ups are at the bottom. Alright, that's the last one for today. Thank you guys for joining. I'll have another one of these on Monday and Wednesday and hopefully next Saturday. And so I'll have another one of those then. Another one of these Kahoots then. Glad you guys like it. I'll see you guys on Instagram and some YouTube videos and next one of these live streams. So thanks for watching.